Real Madrid 3, Man City 0. Just what the hell, man. We Indians wake up till 3:30 to watch our beloved team play, and this is how it goes. Seriously. Like, we have to go to work the next morning, and this is how you repay us. Come on, man. This is the biggest competition, and you fumble like that. Mr. Pep Guardiola. What the hell was that lineup? First of all, what the hell was that lineup? Like, you had the winning team and you fumble it, you mess it up. Like, why? I mean, see, Nico O'Reilly, yeah, as you said in your statements, Nico O'Reilly played left back for many matches. I agree. But recent matches, we had him play in the mid. He was playing absolutely good. And we had Ait Nouri playing as left back, was also amazing. And considering this Real Madrid team with so many injuries at the back, like, we were expected to tear them apart. I don't know, man. And what was the need to put Savinho in this big stage match? Where was Cherky? It's all on you, Pep. It's all on you. Like, what kind of a match it was, man. They tore us apart. 3-0. Thanks to Donnarumma, it could have been 4-0. You saved the penalty. At least now we can think of a lineup if you, Pep, do not overthink in the return leg. This is on you, man. You have to repay all these fans for whatever sorrow they felt yesterday night. It was a tough match to watch. Anyways, credits goes to Valverde. Single-handedly beat us. It's like, forget about the goals. He was there every day, everywhere. As usual, Doku at the start was staring Trent. Trent cannot survive against Doku. This is the fact. And even like in the fact that he's in Real Madrid, he should be lucky that he has someone like Valverde who could cover up his ass. Like in Liverpool, he was alone and Doku would tear him apart. Here also, he was tearing him apart. But then Valverde came and it was mostly Doku versus Valverde, and Doku was losing, and it was Valverde's day, man. But still, I would still blame Pep. Like, Valverde, at least you give away one goal, man. All the goals came from the left side, from Nico O'Reilly's side. I know Nico O'Reilly is a great player, but he was a great left back at one point. But then when you shifted his position, he got adjusted to the midfield. You should know that. We fans can see it, but you should also see it. When Ait Nouri was doing very good at left back and Nico O'Reilly was doing very good at mid, then what was the necessity to play him at the left, man? What was the necessity? And I've seen like in certain matches, like he was very slow at left back. Like for example in the Manchester derby, when you see how Kuna just dribbled past him and gave a cross into Dorgu and he scored. Like, he's losing that left back thing. He has become great as a midfielder. And yeah, and one more thing was, even if you played Nico O'Reilly at a left back, the instructions given to him looks like he's not playing a left back. He was just going to the center, which made Doku play alone. He did not have any support, and still you people are passing to him. What is the tactic here, man? What is the tactic? I was feeling pity on Doku. It's like 3 people are just ganging on him. He has no support. See, there should at least be one person to do a decoy run, so that one person could leave Doku and he can dribble past 2 people, man. But this is horrible. It felt like we were useless and we didn't capitalize this. Madrid were out with so many injuries and main players were not there, and before the match I was at least expecting us to be 2-0 or 3-0 and take it home and finish things off there, but this was completely unexpected. The goals we considered also, oh my god, Valverde, first goal, he easily beat O'Reilly. And Donnarumma, very bad misjudgment. Could have stopped the ball with the hand, but he left the ball. Then the second goal was a good goal. No complaints. Can't do much also. And third goal also was a mess. It was a good pass, and if we had stopped the first goal, we would have been there in a position. I was still baffled how, because the first 5 minutes we were tearing them apart. Their defense was unstructured. I saw when Doku was in the center, Haaland was free. Doku did not pass Haaland. It was a clear through ball and Haaland could have got a chance, but he went dribble and messed it up. Even Savinho had many chances in the start. First 5 minutes, it felt like Madrid were not here to play. They were here to struggle. They looked very confused. But after that first goal, Madrid knew their game plan, knew everything, and they dominated us. They literally dominated us. They didn't even have a striker. They didn't have anyone playing front. They were just playing a fluid football. Like, they just pass. And when we were trailing after 1 or 2 goals, the players, like the attackers and the midfielders, were very further ahead, which led a lot of gap between the mid and the defense, and they utilized it so well. And good hands off to Arbeloa. I don't know, man, why does this happen against all the interim managers or new managers this season? For example, Chelsea, and now this. God help us, man. Now there is Etihad match, and I hope Pep does not overthink or fumbles this one. Here's my lineup for the match. If this happens, if I see this lineup before the match, I will be very sure that we are going to come back, because Madrid is not a strong team this season. Their defense is really bad. So we have to utilize it. And today, when I saw the game, Haaland was not getting fed much. And yeah, people will troll him because he had very less touches. That itself says what kind of match it was, how we played. We were full baffled. We could not create chances. And Pep is getting jerky at the 70th minute. That annoyed me a lot. Cherky is a best player, man. Just best player. Like, why would you get him so late? At least get him in 45th minute. I mean, halftime sub, man, because we are already losing 3-0. Why didn't you do the halftime sub? Like Cherky and got in Nunes, like you would have removed Diaz, because Diaz was slow for this counter-attack. And if you had played Kusano, the centre back, and played Nunes, we would have had a better chance. And also would have removed Bernardo at the halftime itself and play O'Reilly in the mid, because O'Reilly was just playing mid and left back was fully empty. And Altnori would have come in the halftime. I think the match would have gone somewhere else. We would have had at least a goal. I mean, it was all a negative strategy. Everything was negative. Just play slow. Just very disappointing. Very disappointing. Okay, here's my lineup which I would prefer to see in the match against Madrid in Etihad. So, yeah, goalkeeper we know, Donnarumma. So we have 4 fullbacks. I want to see Nunes and Aït-Nouri in the fullbacks pair, and Guehi and Kusano. I do not want to see Diaz, because Diaz will be slow and he won't be able to nullify the counter attack. And if Mbappe comes, it will be even worse. Or else Vinicius also could tear them off. So these two, I want to see these two as centre back pair. Then I want to see Rodri in the mid and O'Reilly. I do not want to see Bernardo. Or else we could see 3 of them, and the front, if we want to see 3 of them, like Rodri, O'Reilly and Bernardo, front 3 should be Haaland, Cherky and Doku. So the choice is yours, Pep. It should be either Bernardo or Semenyo. Okay, Semenyo is a good choice. Yeah, you could take that and play Cherky in the mid and Semenyo at the right wing. So Semenyo was decent today. I could see he did quite 1 or 2 dribbles, like he created chances, but he was better than Semenyo though, but didn't feel like it, man. So I think there is some surprise in Etihad unless we don't concede, and we should make sure that penalty missed by Vinny is the match changing. 3-0 is possible, slight possible. 4-0 would have been game dust and over. Plus 5-0 comeback is very tough. 4-0 people have come back, and this is our chance to show. Let's go. Believe in this team. Pep, this is the last time I'm believing. If I see, okay, if you just play the lineup which I mentioned, and if you lose, okay, I can at least say, okay, you tried. But if I see any overthinking, this is the last ever time I'm trusting you in City Colors. And I think this is the last season you'll be in this team. Okay, thank you for all the things you have done, but you have made us a big club and our mentality is gone very high, so we can't adjust, we can't think about the history, and we cannot think about like, okay, just wins and all. We want success, just want success, and we are craving for it. This is what you have made us, you have spoiled us, now keep up with it. Let's go to the theater.